Welcome back to Suburban Supercars. Today we are going racing. And I have the McLaren behind me, but we are not going racing in the McLaren today. We go racing in the M3, so we gotta go pick that up. We're down at the storage unit. So the problem I have, and it's a good problem to have, and I have people asking me all the time, it's like, why don't you have more cars? Because I don't have enough room. So I actually store some cars down here, as well as a mattress. So we're gonna grab the M3. We're heading to Pitt Race today. If you watch the videos, you know the deal. We have the track club. You can see the 911 back here as well. So this bad boy was just out a few days ago. We're gonna grab the M3, put the McLaren in, switchy, swatchy, all that other fun stuff. And then we're gonna go and see if we can turn a good time. Look at that old girl. She got a little wet yesterday when we came back from the car show down at the waterfront. But let's grab this BMW. I gotta go home, get the wheels torqued, make sure it's ready to go for the track, and then we're gonna head up there in about an hour or so. And we're back. We're out at the track. We're at Pittsburgh International Race Complex, or Pitt Race again. We were just here Saturday to watch some racing. Now we're actually doing some racing. Just got back with my first session on the BMW. It went okay. The track is definitely hot, so I think I had too much air pressure in the car. It got a little greasy towards the end. I had the GoPro on the roof, the 360 camera, so you should see that, but turn one almost ended up in the grass for me. So came in, aired down the car a little bit, aired down the tire pressure, and we're gonna go back out there now, let the car cool down a little bit. So go back out there. There's a whole bunch of guys on the track now, which means they're gonna be coming off, which is perfect for me, because I can basically go out there then and have run of the track and not have to worry about anybody behind me, which is awesome, because I'm still a novice, still a beginner. Here's Rich coming off in the Viper. So Rich is a track rat. He has all kinds of cool stuff. He has a Ford GT here as well. Very cool cars here. Again, not a lot of people though, because there's Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix stuff going on right now, as well as the Random Wednesday. This is actually a makeup session for us, so it's not our typical Thursday. We'll be back here in 2 weeks, but if you remember, if you watched the last video, my goal was to try to get better than a 211 around the track. So that's what we're going for. I think I did a 213 so far. I'm finding some improvement, but I'm also pushing the limits of these tires a little bit more, so getting a little slippery out there. So we're gonna probably bring the Cup 2s up next week and see how those go, because I think I'm about ready for them right now. But the brakes are holding up great. I'm finally getting more comfortable about going deeper into the braking zones, and now I just got to get a little more comfortable with some of the speed and hopefully put some of the stuff together. I mean, I'm not trying to race anybody out here, just trying to get myself better, so that's all I can really hope for. If I can beat that 211, great. And yeah, I got a few more sessions to do it today or the next few days, so that's all I'm hoping for and shooting for. So I'm gonna head out for my next session and see how it goes. Check in soon. All right, just got done with session number 2. Went a lot better. Aired down the tires. Felt a lot more consistent. Still getting a little crazy in the S-bends, but I just talked to another guy. He said, look, just don't lift as much. Don't get that back end unsettled and keep going through it. So not to hammer down on the gas, but just to stay consistent on the gas, because every time I do, I'm getting a little squirrely in the back ends and I'm losing time there. I went and looked at the track data, and I see that's my biggest room for improvement. So letting the car cool, gonna go back out there. Let's see, it's 6:30, so we still have an hour and a half of racing. So I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. Just get this car cooled down. I'm gonna take a quick little walk through the paddock and I'll show you some of the different cars out here, but one of my favorite is this setup here. It's GT40 setup, so here's the Carroll Shelby Racing truck, the Ford and the Golf, stickers on this, and then absolutely the awesome Golf setup on the car. So it's absolutely beautiful. This is Rich's car, and he was out here at the Vintage Grand Prix driving this thing. I got some cool videos of it last weekend, and he's driving the Viper right now, but this is another one of his toys. Very, very cool. Especially after watching all the movies about the whole setup and the build of this car. It's just so much more nostalgia. Such a beautiful design. I don't think I'd be able to have the gut to track this car. It's so nice. Most people would put this in a museum. He's out here hammering on it, driving it like the way it's supposed to be. So kudos to him. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna get ready to cool down. You can see the BMW over there. We got Luke in the 620 again. We got a Camaro. We got Jeff. He brought his Mustang tonight. There's another E46 M3 out here. This guy that drove my car last time, who absolutely drove the wheels off, drove an under 2-minute lap first time in the car. So pretty awesome to see a real race car driver out here. Saw him in the rearview mirror. He came up real quick on me and he was gone. You can hear somebody on the track. Sounds pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna go run again. All right, just finished session 3, finishing the cool down. Did a new best at 208, so really happy with that. Found some places where I can increase some speed, you know, increase the time I'm on the throttle, and then decrease the time I'm actually coasting, which is a big problem for me. So happy about that. I just was talking to some guys, gave them some other problem places that I was having. Gonna go try that out right now for the last session of the day, 7:30 tonight. It's beautiful though. I mean, it's like 70 degrees, nice breeze. You can't complain about this. Not really sweating too much. So gonna go run, keep it shiny side up. See you in a bit.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
Take two.
Take two.
And with that, sounds good. And with that, we're gonna close off today. Last session did not go well for me. Not sure what happened yet. I'm gonna have to hit the forums and try to figure out what was going on. But I came out of the S-bends, took the turn, the car downshifted and kicked out on me, and I could feel it starting to spin, so I just kind of let it go, and we spun it and came back around and straightened it out. Go in, keep going, cruise along, and then I'm going through the front straight and I get off the gas and it's high in the RPMs and I can hear something, you know, hitting or clunking or, you know, making noise. And so I thought maybe it was a wheel or something happened, but pulled the car to the side, checked it out, everything looked fine. No clue what the issue is, took it back on the track, go around, do it again, and it sounds like there's something kind of grinding in the transmission. So the M3 might be down. We gotta figure this one out. Talked to AJ, who's here from C&G. He doesn't really work on this style transmission in the M3. Told me to put a 6-speed in, or 5-speed I think these were, which might be a good option here instead of the automatic that's in it right now. So we're gonna figure that one out. It sucks, but that's racing. You know, what are you gonna do? I beat my I wanted to beat a 211, did that, beat that. So happy there, got it down to a 208. Got to get this thing fixed for, what's it, the first Thursday of August when we're back up on the track. Or else have to bring the McLaren, I guess, I'm not even sure. But, you know, we'll figure it out and hopefully get this back on the road. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope the spin out came out cool. I had the GoPro on the roof, so that should be pretty rad to see. I'm actually curious to see how it all went down. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We got all kinds of stuff coming up with the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix this weekend. We'll be there. I have Alex coming in to fix the McLaren, so hopefully we'll get that done and wrapped up and we get some more racing going again and get that thing on the road. So thanks for watching as always, appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like notification, leave me a comment or two. I want to know what I'm doing good, what you like, what you want to see, and we'll get more cars featured here. And I'm also thinking about new cars to buy, so let me know what you're thinking here. I really like the RS3. Let me know your thoughts. See ya.